early this morning. It is 8 o'clock a.m. on a Saturday, and I have some errands to run today, so I figured I would take you guys along with me. I haven't been on in a while, and I feel really bad about that because I have content that I could have been posting, but the world has just been so busy for me that getting to that point was a struggle. So we're gonna start fresh today. We're gonna go to the farmer's market because I need honey and pick up a few other things. I do have some other errands to run, some returns, stuff like that. But my main priority today is going to be baking the rest of my pies for our church fundraiser that is on Tuesday. So come along with me. It should be a really busy but very relaxing day. Just got here and there's already so many cars here, so let's see what we can find. This farm is absolutely beautiful. It is a family farm called Reinhardt's, and they've been doing their farmers market at their residence for a few years now, and they have grown quite a bit. Right off the bat, when you step in, you can stop and get a hot cup of coffee. They also have lattes, cold brew, and all of this is done as a walkthrough style. So on the right side, people can do drive-through, and on the left side, people can walk through, and you just pay at the absolute end. In the back of their property, you can see a lot of their farm animals and their livestock, as well as their farmland that they use to grow their flowers and produce. And as I was walking in, the owner, I assume, was telling me that I had to go into the sunflower fields and take some videos because he saw me recording. And I guess he was just so excited that they've already started coming up this soon. So as I'm going through, they have lots of different produce to choose from, but obviously the honey is what I was there for, so I was pushing through so I could get to the honey while they still had some. Usually I get the 2-pound container, which I'm holding here, but today I decided to go full on and get the 4-pound container because it is worth it. They also have fresh bread and homemade meals that you can take home in sheet pans and desserts and all of that good stuff as well. At the end of the line, you could get a hot meal to go, and those are fresh made from the day. And at the very end, at the checkout, they have a bunch of homemade goods from their kids, including dog treats and bracelets. So I got a good haul there. I also picked up 2 other things from some of the other vendors that were there as well. And then it was time to go back home. All right, so I just got back from the farmer's market and I want to show you guys what I got. First up, I did have to get a coffee. They do have like different styles of coffee that you can get, but I just got mine black. And I kind of got mostly long-term essentials and then things that we are out of that I was needing for like today and this weekend. So the very first thing, and the only thing that I had gone there originally for, was honey. This is the 4-pound container of it, and let me show you. I have had the 2-pound container since probably about a year now, and we finally got through it all, and so I knew that I had to go back and get some more, and I decided that I might as well get the bigger jar this time because I feel like lately we've had more of a need for honey and different recipes and different things, so I thought the bigger jar would be a good option just because it lasts us a long time, but I would like for it to last even longer. So I got the honey, and then along with that, I also got some local bee pollen, and these are all made local to our area. So I really struggle with allergies, especially in the fall season coming up when it's harvest time. So I decided to pick up some bee pollen now so that I wouldn't have to worry about it whenever my allergies do start coming in. Then I got some farm fresh eggs. I just got a dozen today. They didn't have any 18 packs, and I was considering getting 2 dozen, but I know that we already have some other eggs left over, and I don't know how soon we'll go through all of them, so I just got 1 dozen. They also had duck eggs for a half dozen, and maybe someday I'll try those too. Then I just got a loaf of jalapeno cheddar sourdough bread. Tomorrow we are going over to our family's house to hang out and have some food, watch the World Cup, and so I thought that it would be a good present to bring over for them, either to eat while we're there or just for them to have throughout their week. I almost got the cranberry white chocolate one because that one is so good, but I figured the jalapeno cheddar sourdough was a lot more versatile, especially with how many people are gonna be there. And then I just got some ears of corn. I needed corn for one of my recipes that I was gonna be making today, so I decided to just pick some up from there. Otherwise, I was just gonna leave the corn out, but I thought I was there, I might as well get it. And I also got some homemade dog treats. So these are with all fresh ingredients and all like natural organic ingredients, and they home make these. So I decided to pick up some of those as well. So that's what I got from their personal family farm. He heard the T word. Hi, baby. You want a treat, bud? You want a treat? Oh, he sat down. So at the farmer's market, they have their own family farm produce and homemade goods. And then every now and then they will have tents of other local businesses as well. So I took a look around and I did end up getting 2 things from those. All right, Keith. Ready? Catch. Good boy, Kate. So I got a shirt and a hat. I got this shirt that says, Jesus saves, I spend. And I've seen it everywhere. It's kind of like a trending saying now. It's on a lot of hats is where I've seen most of it. And I decided to just pick up this oversized cute t-shirt just for around the house or for when I go to Bible study. I thought it would be a cute thing to wear to just throw on as I do my things. And then I ended up getting one more thing, which I'm so excited for. I got this camo hat, and it says God's Country on it in embroidery. And it's very high quality, and it wasn't very expensive. It was only like $15. And so Tyler and I will be going to the Hardy concert at the Iowa State Fair this August. And If you guys don't know, Hardy wrote the song God's Country by Blake Shelton, and they sing it at every concert. And so I thought this would be the perfect addition to whatever outfit I end up wearing, or, you know, someone else in our group could wear it too if they wanted to. They had another one that was pink, and then on the front it said "Y'all Need Jesus." And he has another song called "Y'all Need Jesus." So I was considering getting that one or getting matching ones, but I thought that this one might be more versatile and I would be better off having it for a long time and like have a higher likelihood that I would be wearing it again. So that's everything that I got from the farmer's market. And it's only 9 o'clock. And I have a lot to do today still. I have to make a few more pies for our church event next week. And I do have some returns to make, and I have to do my nails as well. I also have to make some baked goods for church service tomorrow. And I did want to put together a little something to bring to our family's house tomorrow as well. But that's kind of on the back burner until I get the rest of my errands done.
I had already prepped some of the pie crusts and one of the pie fillings earlier in the week. I already made a cherry pie, and so today I need to make an apple pie, berry pie, and a vegetable pot pie. And so my approach was to try and prep as many fillings as I could, and then while those were sitting or baking, I could move on to the next step for a different pie. I'm someone that likes to save my fruit scraps in the freezer so that I can make homemade juice, and I had just made some the night or two prior, so I had a bunch of room for all of the food scraps that I was able to save. So my approach at this point was to chop up and prep as many of the fresh produce as I could for the pie fillings. So I went in and I cut up all of the carrots, celery, onion for the vegetable pot pie before moving on to any of the additional prepping that the apple pie would need. The vegetable pot pie was one of the easier ones, although it did take a little bit of a longer time because it did need to simmer on the stove before I was able to actually bake it. And so really all I had to do was just soften the base of it, boil the potatoes, and then all of that just sits in a saucepan until it's all melted together, and then I bake it. And so that one was a really easy process, very similar to other pies that I was making, so it wasn't anything too crazy. I also went ahead and prepped some more coffee for later in the day because I will need some energy as the day goes on. Then it was time to roll out my pie crust, so I got the counter cleaned off, and this was one of the trickier parts because getting the dough to the right consistency for rolling out was kind of sensitive, I'll say, because I had the oven going and the stovetop going, so it was really easy for them to melt or defrost rather quickly. So some of them I had to keep putting back into the fridge to firm up a little more so that I could roll it out better without it breaking up. But overall, I was able to get it through, and we did not need to be perfect. These were just for donation, and as long as the pies were together and presentable, that's all I really cared about. people are going to end up eating them anyways. So I was by no means a perfectionist in the actual crust process. I was really nervous about this berry pie because the consistency looked really watery and I wasn't sure how it was going to bake, but I just trusted the process and I let it do its thing, and it actually came out really good. So I was relieved for that. This was only the third pie I have ever made by myself, other than, when I was a little girl and my mother was making a pie and I would help her chop the fruit or something like that. And so I've already seen a lot of improvement compared to my first pie that I've made. And even my pie that I made after this came out even that much more better. So I am really excited to keep making more pies and see where it goes as well. I am also somebody who likes to have fresh garlic whenever I am cooking, and so I peel my cloves ahead of time and then chop them whenever I need them. And so this recipe called for 4 cloves, so I just threw those in and let it all simmer together before I added the broth, cream, and flour. And while that was sitting on the stove, I went ahead and prepped the rest of the filling for my apple pie. Usually I also have my own brown sugar that I make, but I got lazy and I never ended up making more. So what I did was just mix the white sugar and a tablespoon of molasses in with the apples themselves. And this was a bold move, but it ended up blending in just fine. And it was at this point that I realized I am out of pie tins. So I'm just gonna run to the store. Tyler and Case are napping on the couch. Everything is at kind of a stopping point, whether it be just simmering on the stove or in the oven for another hour. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to run and grab some of those. The rest of the pies that I did decide to do the top as a lattice pattern, but for my vegetable pot pie, I thought that a flat, traditional pie topping would be most applicable.
So I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break, have some iced coffee that I had made earlier, and try cleaning up before I decide my next move. I have 4 pies done. One of them I made a few nights ago, that is in the freezer. And then I have 2 in the oven right now and 1 is cooling. So I only have 1 pie left that I have to do. And I have a few leftovers from whatever did not fit into the tin. I'm gonna bake some tiny little pocket style pies for my boyfriend so that he can enjoy some of the fruits of my labor as well, because I know he smells how good the cooking is, and it's sad that he isn't able to enjoy it. So I'll be making him some little personal pocket pies, and hopefully that'll help with the cleaning up process too.
I ended up just finishing out by doing my nails, and then after we had a bunch of our friends over and we had a really good time. It was a great day all in all. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye.